Now the point is, it is only in man body that we can realize God and know the body. That is why man body is considered to be the highest in all religion and the golden opportunity afforded to you. So what stands in our way to rise above body consciousness and enter into the beyond? Master says we have seen God. Where? In this man body. Guru Nanak went to Persia. There Qazi Rukuddin, one the Mohammedan saint, told him, you are a great saint, you must have seen the house of our Father, of God. He said, yes, I have seen it. And he described this man body. He described so many limbs are there, 2 hands, 2 feet, there are 2 windows in the house, 2 eyes. From above, he calls for the children, come back, dear children, home. So what stands in the way? They say mind stands between you and God. The soul is under the control of mind is the control of the outgoing faculties, and outgoing faculties are driven like anything by the outward enjoyments. We who give strength to these things, and we are driven by that. So first thing would be how to control the mind. And mind is outward, you see. As I say, if you have got a resolute will to meet God, to see God, then what you should do? First, put your step on the mind, control it, and the second step that you take, that will reach the house of your Father. So mind, masters came and they solved the mystery. Why mind is attached outside? How can that be done from there? So outside, you see, gets all, all bliss outside. And outside bliss is just divided in 2 parts. One, good scenery, beauty. The other, music of the sphere. So God has afforded you this very thing in you, more melodious, more enchanting, more beautiful. And that is what? That's the word within you. Wordless God, when came into being, into existence, that was called Word, and Word was in the beginning, Word was with God, and Word was God, and whole creation came into being after that. This also said by other scriptures. God was nameless. When it came to being, it is called Nam, and is the cause of all creation, liberating all creation, and controlling all creation. Mohammedan also say, Kalma is the cause of all creation. Kun fiyun kun ho gaya. Our scriptures also so. When God wanted to vanish the light, He said it came to be. So, what do this? There is within us to give a contact to the mind of the divine melody and light which is within us already. The sound current and the light which is within us. So word or Nam, thy word is a lamp unto my feet and light on my path. And other scriptures say, Nam is within, the very controller within us of keeping us in the body, and when you come in contact, its light compares to thousands of suns rising together. When your third eye, single eye is open. When that is open, when your attention is withdrawn from outside and taken up to the level of the soul at the back of the eye, there that eye opens. No, very open thing. If you can do yourself, do it and see. If not, someone who is adept on the way with little word, a little way up is given and begins to see the light. Little or more, according to each man's background. And there further you see light, in light we see. And we are enveloped with light, then where to go? There is the sound principle. Guide. So there are 2 things inside. One, the sight, and the other hearing, audition. So when mind gets bliss of both, he leaves all outward enjoyment. So it is only, but how can you have this contact? It is only by being in the company of the saints that we can know the path within us and can succeed in joining the soul with the music within. He gives the contact with you. This is what is meant by initiation. He opens the inner eye to see, as I just mentioned before. I said, I have come to those people see who do not see, and those who see, they may be blind. So Master says, see and then say. That's right. If you do not see, this is just what you have read in scriptures or heard from somebody else, but you have not actually seen. Kabir says, had there been one or two, I would have explained to them. Wherever I see, all are spiritually blind. So this man came to the world with, what you say, shield. Seals were put on the eyes and seals were put on the ears. And the masters come to open those seals from the eyes and from the ear. They begin to see and begin to hear. So that is why that is called the word, the Logos. Christ called it living water and said that whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him, he shall never thirst, but the water that I shall give him shall be in him as well of water springing up everlasting life. So this is water of life, or the bread of life which the Master gave, the taste of which once had by the mind, it leaves off all outer attachments and joys. Guru Nanak also said the same thing. He says, Shabd, Nam, elixir. It is the elixir of Nam or Shabda within us. Muslim called it Ab-e Hayat. That means water of life. And Christ has also said the same thing. You remember the one Samaritan lady who was passing by with pitcher of water over her head, and Christ wanted water from him. She, on account of inferiority complex, did not give him. He belonged to her family, I am the lower. And Christ said, had she given me this water to drink, my thirst would have been satisfied for a while. Again I would have felt thirsty. Had she come to me, I would have given him water of life, which would have satisfied all thirst forever. This is the word or Nam, the outer expression of which is light and sound, that's the most bliss-giving. Amongst the Hindus there's a system, you see, as a man dying, when he dies at the deathbed, they put a candle burning on the palm of his hand and tell the dying man, look into the flame of the candle. And the mantra that they read, that is in Sanskrit, means this light will go along with you. Well, the very hand and the candle both remain here. Which light goes along with us? That's the light within you. That should be seen with the inner eye while alive. If you light such a candle, Guru Nanak says, that will guide you here and hereafter both. Kabir also says, there's a light is lit within you without wick and without iron. So this is what all masters enjoin, take heed that the light within you is not darkness. The question comes, we can have this experience, this demonstration, this capital from whom? From the saints. And how can the saints be met? The saints bring the same ancient wisdom, but they only are met when grace of God descends. You see, when God is within us, when He sees that this child is hankering after me, yearning for me like anything, He will make arrangement to bring him in contact with somewhere where He is manifest. He is man with eyes. The man who has no eyes, how can he recognize Him? But He is brought in contact with Him who puts him on the way. So this is what the saints, when they come, they revive the old ancient wisdom. There's no new thing. This is the basic teachings of all masters who came in the east or the west. Both preach the same thing. Aristotle told, I heard one sound which dragged me up into the new world. Plato also said music of the spheres. Pythagoras, music of all harmonies. Truth clothed in light. Zoroaster said the same thing. All others. So this has been the basic teachings of all masters who came in the past, east or west. These are lying in our scriptures. If you like to have quotations from there, I have written one book by name, Word and Name, Nam, from all scriptures. I've given quotations. With no rights reserved, of course, it's a gift of nature, you see. So when the masters leave, those who contact with them, they get this first-hand experience direct. When they leave the earth after all, they work while it is day. When it falls night, who can work? As Christ did say, I am the light of the world as long as I am in the world. So after the departure of saints, we forget their teachings, we forget the reality, and other saints come up to make appearance to tell us of the eternal reality and frees us from our doubts and delusions. They come to remind us of the truth. And they are, what they say, Guru Arjan says, they are sent by God to bring back all children home. Christ said, I have yet many sheep to look after. They don't go in that, they go and find out those who are hankering, who are yearning God. So this is why I have not spoken of myself, but the Father which sent me. He gave me the commandment, what I should do and what I should speak. They become the mouthpiece of God. They speak as inspired by God. Guru Nanak says, I see whatever he inspires me to say, I cannot utter any word of my own. Guru Arjan says, I speak as ordered by God. The same words, of course, in their own languages say. Kabir says, I've come from the God's house, I brought a message for you, message of God to you, that you are all one. Your true home is the house of your Father. The man body is given to you a golden opportunity in which you can go back home. Meet some master who can guide you up about the inner way. That starts when you rise above body consciousness. Where the world philosophy ends, there the religion starts. In all outer things you find, we need some teacher. For the child, you see, his parents are the teachers, brothers and sisters are the teachers. In school there are teachers there. In the world outside, all subjects relating to the outgoing faculties are intellect. We need somebody who is expert in that way. And this is a subject which the ABC of which starts when you rise above body consciousness. Don't you think anybody is required? First of all, the man is required to usher you into the beyond, give a demonstration of that, how to rise above body consciousness, and also guide further there. So this is why what they always say what they have seen. And they say the same thing to all alike. They don't look to the labels we are carrying on the man body. They look to the man body, you've got man body, you've got conscious entities, you're children of God, you've forgotten your true home, entangled in the world body, prison house of the man body, it takes you up. They tell all alike. And what do they say? What they have seen. And make others see too. So Dadu also says, I say something what I have seen. There are very few who can bear testimony. Oh Dadu, what you are telling is true. Tulsidas says, what I have seen with my eyes, I am telling to the people. So I am quoting why all these things to you. To show knowledge is one, ancient is one. This has been the basic teaching of all masters, whether of the East or the West. No difference. And the Christ said, we say unto thee, we speak, that we do know, and testify that we have seen. The same words, that in that language, the other that. So when such like masters come, you see, men are very fortunate. First, we are very fortunate we have got the man body, because in man body alone we can know God, go back to our home, and no other body. And still more we become fortunate if we meet somebody in flesh like you, who can guide you, who can usher you into the beyond, how to enter into the temple of the man body and go beyond. This someone is required. And also when you rise beyond it, he also competent to guide you there. So such a master is required. Man is greatly fortunate if such an event happens. So wherever you are, we are not to leave any social bodies. Social bodies were made because man is social being. A man social being had to make some society to live in. There are already more than 700 social bodies in the world, you see, what are called religion. So they don't touch the first thing. You have taken the first step, all right. But the purpose for which you have taken that label, have you achieved that purpose? What is the purpose of joining any school of thought? To know God. But to know God, we must know ourselves first. Any school which has got very grand halls or which has got very good playing grounds, whose dresses of the students are very beautiful and gay, and no student comes out successful, then these all religions were raised for the noble purpose so that many people may derive benefit from that. As long as there are practical people, they derive that benefit. For want of practical people, the same good old custom corrupts itself. Master again come to revive. So this is generally, this is message what the Master bring to the world. When they come, they say, all right, come on, gentlemen who want to go back home, the plane is just leaving. Have the tickets and sit on the plane. The rest with the, what you say, the pilot and the one who attends him, go on safely. So this is the faith. So this subject is very long. I have given you only one part of it just now. Tomorrow, day after, I will give you in continuation what is God and what company suits us. Though you remain where you are not to leave your isms, your labels, your social bodies. Only one thing is required. What? You must be ethical. You must have true living. This is what is wanted. And to know God. Take the example of a pond of water that is covered with weed. You take out weed one by one, little by little. Take out all weed, and there are no ripples in the water, you can see your face. So first, this weed is what? This physical body. This delusion starts from the man body. When you rise above it, this is taking out the weed. If you still the mind for a while, you see the light. Very practical question. So all the delusion starts from the man body. Body is made of matter. Matter is changing at every moment of life. And the world around us is also made of matter. That is also changing at the same speed as our body is changing. As we are identified with the body, whole thing appears to be stationary. It's an optical illusion. So first, how to take out the weed from the pond is rise above physical body. You can rise above your own self, well and good. What more is wanted? If blind men want two eyes to see, if not, the Word made flesh will give you little attention and you rise above and you see for your own self there is light within you. So there are three things, Kabir says. O man, you are considered the highest in all creation. All have been created to serve you. If you have not seen God, on what account you boast? Your greatness is only there why angels are asked to bow down to you. Because in man body only you can see God. And you have not seen God, then why you boast? You are the highest of all creation. So I say it is a matter of not only saying words, God is there, God is great, God is high, God is light, God is that. This alone won't do. Unless you see for yourself, don't believe. One is seeing, then believing. And for that, what all masters prescribe, man, know thyself. How to know yourself? We know only at the level of feelings or drawing inferences. They are both subject to error. Seeing is above all. The seeing arises only when you rise above body consciousness. And how to rise above body consciousness? You can do of your own self, well and good. If not, with a little way up from a world-made flashes, that you may say hundreds, that you all have some experience. So if you do it accurately, with little thought behind, then you'll see more or less light. So there are three things required. One, a master, who is word made flesh. Teachers, are required in every phase of life. For the child born, parents are the teachers, brothers and sisters. In schools, they are teachers. In out of all subjects which you make to conversion with that, you need somebody who is expert that way. These are required in all subjects relating to outgoing faculties, mind and intellect. And the subject, what is before us, is to know God. Where all world philosophies end, there the religion starts. Religion means, re means back, leisure to bind back our soul to God. Where all intellect, after understanding, ceases. Is there nobody required for that? Naturally. Who can you give a way up, how to rise above body, first thing, and then open the inner eye, and you testify there is God. And what further thing is required? What the Master wants us to do to have true living, ethical life, a stepping stone to spirituality, honest earning. You see? All that does not develop passions in us. Because we have to control passions, for that reason we have to restrict ourselves to strict vegetarian diet, which is pacifying, does not flare up passion. And further, such a master never engages you in the practices which relate to outgoing faculties, mind or intellect. As I submitted before, there are two kinds of worships. One is called exotic side, the other is called esoteric side. One is called apara, the other is called para. One is ilme sina, the other is ilme safina. So Master gives you the inner way, which you want to follow. The religions came into being only when the Masters left the earth plane to keep their teachings alive. The labels of which we are now carrying, some Christians, some Hindus, some Sikhs, some Mohammedans, some Jews. So basic teaching inner way is the same. So they don't give you anything of the exotic side. They say, already remain where you are, but rise above body consciousness. Your ABC of the inner way will start when you rise above body consciousness. You follow me? They say all the world is a manifestation of God. Where is God, where is not? They are very conscious that they see God all around. Guru Nanak went to Makkah. He was lying at night with his feet towards Makkah, house of God. The servants over there rebuked Nanak. What are you doing? You're lying with your feet towards the house of God. He politely answered, well, dear friend, I see God all around. Wherever you think God is not, you may turn my feet towards that. A fish inquires, where's the water? A fish lives in the water. His life is very water. And still inquires, where's the water? It is something like that, like us. So Master said that all manifestation is all God, and they have seen God within this man body also, with the true temple of God, in which the light of God, it can be seen when our single eye is open, third eye is open. We can hear the voice of God, the music of the spheres when we rise above physical body. So true temple of God is the man body in which light is lit and music of the spheres is reverberating. As in all creation, that's the controlling power, keeping all control of creation under control and permeating our control, that is also keeping us in the body too. This is a wonderful house we live in. You see, it has got 9 doors, but we cannot run out of it. Some power is controlling us in the body. That is the power which controls our universe, and controlling us in the power, the very God into expression power, the outer expression of which are two, light and sound. When you enter this man body, the temple of the God, true temple of God, by tapping inside, by rising above body consciousness, then your eyes open, you see the light is there. Outer models are made after the model of man body. Al-Nasai, there is Muhammad saying too, Quran or the Muhammad also says so. God is everywhere. He says, my followers, whenever the time of prayer comes, they should sit down on the earth. All earth is holy. All is holy where devotion kneels. There is no question east and west. Even the Quran says that God is everywhere. When the time of prayer comes, they don't let them. He is omniscient. He knows where, and He reads our hearts. You are sitting that way or that way. So this is the fate awaiting us. But first we have to see the temple of God, rise above it and open the inner eye to see the light of God. When you see here, then you see all world outside like that. The question arises, can we see God? Have we seen God? The Master says, yes, we have seen God in this very man body. Then why don't we see? They say, because mind stands between you and the God within you. So first thing remains how to control the body, how to control the mind. Mind is, you see, very fond of enjoyment. Outward enjoyments can be divided into good scenery, good beauty. You see and you are attractive. Good music, you hear, your attention will be drawn there. So that very thing, God has given that thing within us. And what is that? That is God into expression of power, which has two aspects, light and sound. That is more enchanting, more bliss-giving. Once the mind has a taste of that, it leaves all outward enjoyment. That's the water of life within each man. That is the bread of life. You have given food to the body. Your body becomes strong. You read and write other things and you give food to the intellect. You become intellectually strong. What food you have given to the soul? Soul is a conscious entity. The bread of life must be conscious. That's the only when you come in contact with God into expression power which enlightens. So, Guru questions, what is that way in which we can know God? He says, first thing requires such a master who has seen God. This also Gita, Lord Krishna also says, if you want to see God, go to somebody who has seen God. Those who have not seen God, how can you see God? Christ and all masters, Guru word means who can remove the veil of darkness from within you and give you some light, who can open your third eye, single eye. So such like masters are few, have been few, or even now they are few, world is not without them. You see? He said, then what is the need? First need is what? Meet some master. The masters are also, you see, everybody called a master nowadays. This macrocosm in the microcosm of the man body. In the macrocosm we have got three planes, physical, astral and causal. God has given us three bodies and we are working in the physical plane with physical body. At the time it is now down. We have got astral body to work through the astral plane. Then we got the causal body to work with the causal plane. When we rise beyond it into the super-causal and the pure spiritual plane, such a master is required who goes to the highest of all spiritual planes. So whatever degree of the teacher you meet, if you go to the first plane, he can take you to the first plane. If you go to the second, up to the second, third, he cannot take you beyond. So such a master is required who goes beyond and also take you beyond. What is the criterion? First, who can open our eyes to see the light. Not by visualization, not by premeditation, mind that. By simply removing the darkness from within you, give a way up and you see light. Such a first required. This is what Kabir was saying. First required means Guru, Master, who has seen God, who can make us see. Christ said, I have come to make those people see who do not see. So what sort of teaching they give? They give us a teaching not exoteric but the esoteric side. He says, where is God? God is in the very core of your heart. He is the soul of the soul. He is the controlling power keeping you in the body. Otherwise you could have run away through the eyes, through the ears, through the nose. So such a master required who goes to the highest. This is first step. Who takes the weed from the pond, brings you up the physical body. Then with the mind little still, you see the light. So, what we are in a grand delusion. What delusion is there, as I just submitted? The body is changing, being made of matter, and the world around us, made of matter, is also changing at the same speed as our body is changing, and we are identified with it. This delusion starts from the man body. We are the indweller of the man body, we now look from the level of the man body. And two things are changing at the same speed, and we are identified with it. We think ourselves we are stationary. When you rise above body consciousness, you'll see the world going the right perspective, you'll see. Fine. So all are in this grand delusion. The learned and the unlearned both. How can you find way up? It is only when you know yourself. Knowing oneself not at the level of feelings or drawing inferences, it is actually by self-analysis, rising above body consciousness, knowing oneself and knowing God, the controlling power.